Hello and welcome back to ROADTRIpVIA, the road trip themed trivia game that's designed to be played in your car, but you can also play it on your phone or on a TV. You can play it by yourself, or you can play it with friends or family. I'll read the questions, you shout out the answers, keep score if you want, I don't care. 365-day trivia road trip. We're on day 361. This is a 21-question random knowledge trivia quiz. Let's get started with question number 1. This state's official state song is the title number from a 1943 musical by Rodgers and Hammerstein named for the state. According to that song, what is the state where the wind comes sweeping down the plain? I don't know how many Rodgers and Hammerstein musicals are named after states, but if you can think of one, it's probably correct. The answer is Oklahoma. Question number 2. This man is advised by his friends Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar that his suffering is deserved because he is a sinner. In his namesake book of the Bible, God and Satan make a bet about the piety of what man, during which he is afflicted with boils and told by his wife to curse God and die. Who is this man? This is the story of Job. Question number 3. What is the title of the O. Henry short story published in 1907 in which the son of Ebenezer Dorset annoys his kidnappers so much that they pay for his father to take him back? They kidnapped him, and he was so annoying that they end up paying to get rid of him. That is the O. Henry short story called The Ransom of Red Chief. Question number 4. Soldiers called tunnel rats cleared underground bases during this conflict. Operation Rolling Thunder was a part of this conflict in which herbicides were weaponized into Agent Orange. What was this last war for which U.S. soldiers were drafted? Tunnel rats and Agent Orange give it away. The answer is the Vietnam War. Question number 5. This husband of Fiona lives in a fairy tale world with characters such as Puss in Boots. The Smash Mouth song All Star famously appeared in a film featuring what big green guy? The song All Star is famously featured in Shrek. Shrek is the name of the movie and the big green guy. Question number 6. Repeating the phrase boots and cats quickly is a simple way to do this. What name is given to this vocal art form that involves using your mouth to recreate the sounds of different percussion instruments? So, if you want to do it, just say boots and cats, boots and cats, boots and cats, quickly. Apparently, that makes it sound like you are beatboxing. Beatboxing is the answer. Question number 7. Their name is used in English as a generic word for someone's artistic inspiration. These goddesses were said to inspire poetry, music, and science, among the other arts. What is the name of this group of 9 goddesses from Greek mythology who included Euterpe, Terpsichore, and Thalia? Those 3 and the other 6 were called the Muses. Question number 8. The Americas were likely settled by migration over a land bridge that is now under this sea. What is the name of this sea which separates Alaska from Siberia? So, I wasn't around, I don't know for sure, but likely Americas were settled by a migration over a land bridge, which is now under what sea? That is the Bering Sea. Bering Sea is the answer. Question number 9. On Mount Everest, these things are rarely removed from the mountain due to the difficulty of transporting them. One of what things, nicknamed Green Boots, serves as a navigational landmark near the summit? It is too much work to bring these things down, so if you die on Mount Everest, they leave you up there. Corpses or dead bodies is the answer. Question number 10. What is the name of the British author of novels and short stories such as The Final Problem, in which the protagonist plunges to his death off the Reichenbach Falls along with his mortal enemy, Professor Moriarty? Professor Moriarty was the mortal enemy of Sherlock Holmes. The answer is Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Question 11. This artist's song, Like a Rolling Stone, appears on his 1965 album Highway 61 Revisited. Who is this Nobel laureate whose other folk songs include Hurricane and The Times They Are A-Changin'? I believe there is a new Timothée Chalamet movie that just came out about Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan is the answer. Question number 12. Fulgurites are minerals that are produced by these events. Red sprites, blue jets, and other transient luminous events can be temporarily seen higher in the atmosphere during what kind of events? Fulgurites are minerals that are produced during lightning strikes. If you said lightning storms or thunderstorms, anything like that is correct. It's lightning strikes. Question number 13. This man also suppressed the Bar Kokhba revolt in Judea. Who was this Roman emperor who was more famous for building a namesake wall to mark the northern boundary of Roman Britain? Although he suppressed the Bar Kokhba revolt, he's more famous for the Hadrian's Wall. Hadrian is the answer. Question number 14. This event was reported on by Bob Woodward and Carl Bernstein. Gerald Ford assumed the presidency after the orchestrator of this event resigned rather than face impeachment. What scandal caused Richard Nixon to step down as President of the United States? Bob Woodward and Carl Bernstein reported on Watergate. The Watergate scandal. Question number 15. This extremely simple game can be solved through a decision tree to show that it always results in a draw with optimal play. Players in what game try to arrange 3 of their pieces in a row, a column, or a diagonal on a 3x3 board? That is an over-explanation of tic-tac-toe, or if you're in the UK, noughts and crosses. Question number 16. Many Christians have interpreted this action as a metaphor for pacifism or non-resistance. The Sermon on the Mount contains an admonition to take what action in response to being slapped in the face? So the Sermon on the Mount says if you're slapped in the face, do what? He does not say slap him back, he says turn the other cheek. Question number 17. Tunisia is the home to the ruins of this city. which was razed to the ground and its inhabitants sold into slavery after losing the Third Punic War to the Roman Empire. During the Second Punic War, what city's forces were led by Hannibal? The city we're looking for is Carthage. Carthage was led by Hannibal. Question number 18. The Enormous Room is a novel by E. Cummings about his imprisonment during this war. Wilfred Owen wrote poems about trench warfare and mustard gas during which war, which ended on November 11th, 1918? I've given you a lot of hints here. Mustard gas, trench warfare, November 11th, 1918, World War I is the answer. Question number 19. As punishment in Hades, Zeus condemned this man to the impossible task of rolling a boulder up a hill for eternity. What is the name of this mythical king of Corinth who twice cheated death? This man who had to roll a boulder up a hill for eternity was Sisyphus. And question 20. The tweet announcing his passing quickly became the most liked tweet in Twitter history. ABC aired the film Black Panther without commercials following the death of which lead actor of that film? They liked the tweet out of respect, not out of the content of the tweet, but out of respect for the lead actor of Black Panther, whose name is Chadwick Boseman. That is it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of Road TRIpVIA. This is day 361, so we've got 2, 3, and 4 left, and then we did post 365 last year. So I believe we have 3 more 365-day trivia road trip quizzes left to go before the end of the year. And depending on when this gets posted, 2 or 3 more Christmas quickies. So we've still got quite a good handful of trivia left before the end of the year. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. You can follow along. We post these trivias at all times of the day and night, whenever I can get around to it, so whatever. Here's question 21. The great American novel Moby Dick was written by Herman Melville and published in what year? Whoever gets closest to this is going to win the point. The great American novel Moby Dick was published in 1851. If you said 1851, you're a genius. If you're playing with friends, whichever player got closest to 1851 is going to win the point. And if up to this point the game was a tie and you won that point, you just won the whole game. Congratulations. Thank you for watching. See you next time.